beautiful. Good eat.
Sorry to hold your fish up, Sean.
Oh, good, mate. I haven't got the energy.
What a horse.
That's living, Barry. Look at that. Look at the size of that. That's bloody nice. Cheers. Well deserved beer. We're loading up, we're getting ready, and this is something that I don't really do, and that's charge me batteries before I head off, because we're heading probably a good 400 odd k's from where we are here in Keraudren in WA, and obviously by the time we load the boat the day before, fridge is obviously going to be turned on, so yeah, we're charging batteries. And so like I said, we don't normally do that, but being that we're probably going to be 2 days on the batteries with the fridge before we hit the water and the DC charger kicks in, so we're going to juice these up. We've already juiced up the 2 house batteries. We're just making sure everything's chockers, because we're definitely not down the local boat ramp this trip. So we've got battery down in there, fully charged. Second battery down in there, fully charged. They're turned off with the Keraudren switch. We've split up the 2 Minn Kota batteries here. Excuse the mess, there's crap everywhere. We'll have a clean up here and we'll pack it. We've got a mate of mine coming with us this time, so we're going to have to make sure we pack a bit tight because we've got a bit of gear coming in this time. So we've split up the Minn Kota batteries. Obviously it's not a 24 volt charger, so we've got the Projector Pro Charge here, the 8 amp version. So we're going to charge both of them, make sure they're 100% before we get going, because like I said, the brass monkey, she's going to get turned on tomorrow, and we'll chill that down, and we'll start loading. Good morning and welcome to another episode of OTT. Well, we've loaded her up. We had a 4-hour drive north and we've ended up at Cape Keraudren here. It's, obviously we rolled in last night in the dark, so didn't get to see too much of what's here, but oh my god, what a spot. Check that out. Old Shawnee, he's still down there asleep. You'll meet Shawnee later. Yeah, so basically just rolled in. It was pretty busy when we got here, so we just found a spot. Yeah, just pulled up, threw the swags out and jumped straight in. Yeah, so I'm not too sure what the go is with launching. I'm gonna give them now, we'll make coffee. Our boat ramps at the bottom. Neat tides at the moment, so not a whole lot of movement, but we'll see what the go is here. Make coffee, as I said, and I'll reassess and see what we can do. Here we go, we're down the boat ramp. Got plenty of water now, so we're good to go. Yeah, so obviously Sean is here. He's here for the weekend, or the 4 days, whatever we're here for. So yeah, we're gonna chuck in. We might shoot out to an island. We had a bit of a look on the old Google Earth there before, and there's an island about 10 k's or so away, and had some really wicked reef around it. So we might shoot out, jump in first thing in the morning and see if we can't get something worth eating. But, yeah, so let's go. So as you can see, same again, not a skerrick on the deck. Obviously we've got the big esky in today, so I'm going to try and take a bit of fish home. Going to be laid up for a few weeks, 3 or 4 weeks after this trip, so chuck a bit of fish in the freezer, and yeah, make sure we're never going to go hungry. So we just made it to our island here. Wind's picked up a bit more than what it was supposed to. I was hoping for the visibility to be pretty good when we left the cape there. It was bloody awesome. It kind of seems to be a bit murky out here, a bit disappointing. Might still have a jump in and have a look and see if we can't find something. So I've just decided to give the dive a miss for a bit. We're going to drag a couple of lures. Sean's just going to rig up and we'll do a couple of laps up and down. It's a really nice ledge. I'll show you the sounder. There's a really nice ledge that we're just sort of cruising along. Yeah, so I have a bit of a drag here with some lures and see if we can't pull something out. On again! Oh, double hook up! I think we're in the shit here. I think I'll draw on. I still got mine. What do we got here? Little Trevor. Oh, double look up. As you can see, that sound, I just went over that patch. Loose. Little skull of these little Trevs. I've just been trawling straight over this same patch. Just on the end of this island here, there's a little bit of reef. Still too murky to jump in and have a spear, so we're just trawling. We're just this one patch here. It's absolutely loaded with fish. We've had tuna. We missed that nice tuna I got. I dropped me mackerel. Sean's lost the lure, got busted off in the reef. But just this one little patch, this is just unbelievable. It's an awesome little spot here. We'll keep going. Sean's keen to get his back in, so I'll get my fish in and we'll get going. I just had a pretty good bust off then. A bit of a chafing me braid, I think, but yeah, we stopped in Pilbara Tackle and Lozzie stitched us up. Well, not stitched us up, he's helped us out hopefully. So we're going to try some of his gear. He's given us a heap of these vibes to try out. So it's obviously pretty hot fish in here, so we're going to give him a go. Hopefully this little fella gets belted. So we're still cruising around this island here, same place. We're going through a bulk load of lures, vibes, hard bodies, everything's flying out short. Woohoo! Yeah, so pretty much worked out. If you've got a box full of old lures, this is the place to be, because you're going to lose lots of them. Because we've probably done in a good 8 to 10 lures in about the space of an hour, so it's been awesome. Sean's still going here. We'll come back later. Yeah. So we're still going. Oh, shit, sorry, Sean. Right, I've just got a bit of colour now. Big trevally, I think. Sitting in the water there. There was a couple of real big trevally hanging around the small ones when we were reeling the small ones in. So that's all we're trying to do. Hopefully, try and hook one of these big buggers. Give you a look at it. How you going there? Still going. Oh, look at the size of it. That's a fucking... Is that a mulloway? Bloody horse. That might be a black chewy. Come on, ask Trev. This right here anyway. That is a donkey. How's that new rod treating you, Sean?
Tell you what, it's got its first workout, first cast.
Oh, I think you got the best workout.
I actually picked a different rod out, and old mate goes, come and have a walk with me, I might have something better than that.
I think you're lucky you got it.
He put it on the floor, showed me the action, and went, yeah, you're right. Look at that rod.
That's a nice trevally. Not the best chewing, obviously. But, oh, he swallowed that vibe too. Absolutely swallowed it.
You want to grab him by the...
Yeah, I'll try and get him by the tail.
That's only 30 pounds a litre. Because we can land that on this. Yahoo! Guilty!
Shit. Sorry to hold your fish up, Sean.
Oh, good, mate. I haven't got the energy.
What a horse!
For that. We're just talking about it.
Show everyone your rod, Sean. Yeah, I'll hold on to it.
Buddy, look at this.
She's the little guy. The behemoth
sustain.
Oh. Absolutely guts that vibe down. Absolutely gutsed it. Oh,
Not about a GT, but like gear.
30 pound leader too. And he's just buried that little vibe straight down the hatch. So we'll try and get this out. Obviously didn't want to gaff him because we didn't want to kill him, so we just grabbed him super sharp on the tail. So if you are going to grab these big guys by the tail, use a rag or a glove or something like that, otherwise it will slice you up. Just these real bad lateral line guys here.
They get a bit chewy in there when you try and grab them there too.
But anyway, we'll try and get these hooks out and hopefully we'll see how we go. There you go. Swallowed it. That's ridiculous. We're going to have a job trying to get him out here. I think what we do about half a K chasing him around. So anyway, that's what we're here for. There you go.
The new rod.
That's what we belted him on. Got him out. No blood, so he's going well. He was only just hooked with a couple of hooks in the top of the mouth. So well done. You want to release him, Sean?
Yeah, I'll grab this rag.
Go for it, mate. I suppose you should hold your fish you caught, eh? Here, show it. Give us a look. Stand over that side there. Get him in the sunlight. Make him glow. Absolute horse. Turn a bit more. Check that out. What a donkey. What do you reckon? 8 kilo, 10 kilo?
Yep. Max line, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Hold on.
30 pound leader, 20 pound braid. Doing the trick.
Well, let's
Send him.
steer him in, eh?
Yeah. Gone.
Didn't skip a beat.
Righto. Shauno's a bit spent. Cheers.
Cheers, mate.
Well deserved beer. I think there's a bit of shit on the lens, so sorry guys. Sorry about the wind too. It wasn't meant to be this windy, but trying our best, bobbing around here. And cheers.
Yo.
So after Sean's big trevally, we decided to head out further to about 20 metres to chase a few tablefish. Called tablefish, I'm calling another trevally.
Oh no, head banging.
Head banger.
Red.
I wish. Yep, another goldie. Oh no, good snapper. Oh, it is red. Chinaman.
Chinaman, is it?
Nothing huge, but it's red. We'll take it.
Coming in.
There you go.
Not a bad fish, mate.
There you go. Another trevally. Not in the Kimberley, but not far off it. So these guys are pretty prolific. So still good fun, good arm stretch. Right, so
That's a different species.
I'm not doing too well here this Arvo. I can't buy a bite. So I've got the knife. If this is red, it's going back. Oh, another good snapper. We're just getting hammered by these snappers this Arvo. It's just gone lunchtime. But yeah, no end of nice snapper. Another pearl. So we've been getting all afternoon. I think he might be blue line emperor. Got the nice blue lines around his eyes.
Beautiful fish.
Yeah, beautiful. Good. Alrighty, so that's us. We're gonna call it quits. About 4 o'clock, give or take. Yeah, just good snapper. One undersized trout out here. And what you've seen this morning, those big trevs. So it's obviously time for one of these bad boys. We're going to hit it. We're going to aim for a creek. The tide's on the make now, so it's coming in. We'll try and get up one of these creeks. We might even slip up there the night and stay in the creek. Obviously croc country up here, so it'll be a little bit croc wise wherever we're going. But yeah, anyway, cheers. See you in there. We just bashed our way in. I think it was 25 k's in the end. 12 odd nautical mile I think we were out. Just coming here. She's still pretty low tide, as you can see. Bloody beautiful outcrop of rocks there. Good boning on a high tide, I'd say. But, yeah, we're just going to come up with a game plan, just coming out of the rough and pick a creek. There's 3 or 4 good creek systems in the back of the mangroves here. We're going to pick one, go up there for the night, I think. What do you reckon?
Worth a crack.
Yeah. Bloody turtles everywhere here. Finally made it up the creek. The live boat was on the cards. Not the best with a throw net, but with the amount of live bait that was here, it was a pretty easy job. Go on. Yep. Oh, phew.
That's embarrassing.
Sean's on. Good thready, I'd say. Or you'd still tipping barra?
No, he's ready.
Yeah. Bit of chaos here at the moment. These threadies, as you've seen, just going off on this bank. So I've just chucked a new battery in the GoPro. Sean's changed his soft plastic over, and we're just about good to go. We're gonna have another go. We're just sitting here on the Minn Kota, just holding us. Tide's coming in, perfect time, sun's going down. Got heaps of liveys before. Speaking of that, turn some water on. Oh, there you go, speaking of liveys, Sean's into it, rigged up and going for it. Good eye. Righto, I'll get this chest mount on, and we'll see if we can get a bit of action, live action. I reckon that didn't bloody hurt. Alright, a little vibe. He's got the pizzling already. I've got two nice threadies on him. We'll send it. Oh, yep, on! No joke. Jack too, I think. Only small. Oh no. Little cod. That's how aggressive this is. This is like feeding time at the zoo. Eat your heart out. Righto, morning guys. Pretty early, I think it's only... What time are we in this, Sean? 4:30? 5 o'clock? Something like that.
No, I reckon flat.
Flat? No. I don't even know what mine is.
Yeah.
Anyway, something like that. Yeah, as you can see, just crashed in the boat for the night. Had to try and find a hole with enough water in it, so we didn't sit on the bottom. So I found a little bit here. I think we got about half a metre of water underneath us. This morning, what we're going to do is, while we've got this low tide, it's just on the rise now. We're going to go along and check a few of these crab holes. See if we can. Midgies were mad last night, eh? Anyway, yeah, so we're going to check a few of these crab holes out and try and get some more liveys. We got smashed by sharks last night on the liveys, so that was a bit disappointing. But everything's starting to buff now with the tide coming in. It's a bit of action starting to happen with the movement. So we'll roll these swags up, and I think Sean's on hooking duty this morning. So run up the mud bank and I'll try and get a few more liveys.
Oh, he's dropped it.
Sean's just having a couple of flicks here while we sort a few things out.
Hook up.
Sun's just coming out. Devastation's just set in. You can see all the bubbles out there. Big hook up. So we're tipping it was a barra. You reckon?
That's barra.
So got the heart pumping straight away. So we'll get a couple other things cleaned up here. We're just going to throw our swags up on the sand up there. Tides aren't that big at the moment. Just save us jamming everything in here like we normally do. But yeah, get back into it. Excited now. There we go, nice jack. Just trawling along with the gold bomber. Trying for a barra on the way out. So we're getting the liveys. Nice, I think he's, you reckon, Sean, 400?
Yeah, he's not 400.
Chucking on here. Yeah, bang on 400. 41. Nice fish.
Rhino doing his thing. Another load. Holy, look at that. What do you reckon? It's ready?
Definitely 3D, I think. Some weight about him. Here it goes. There it is. Yep, 30. Bluenos, I think. No whiskers on him.
Yeah, bluenos in. Yeah, he's bluenos.
Nice fish.
Cool. What's that on the gold bomber? Fight him like it's a barra, you never know.
Oh!
We have a barra on.
I think it was a Queenie, was it?
Oh, it could have been too.
Queenie.
What a nice shark. Nice one. Sorry mate, I'm trying to
You're right.
hold the camera and
Yeah, you're good. I'm trying.
flick the bail off. Bail's off. That's bloody nice Queenie. Bloody horse.
You can go back. Nice circle hook.
What do you got there? 7/0?
Something like that. What a perler. See you, buddy. There.
Perfect scenario. Thinking you've done your bait and having a hook up.
He's gone, that one. How much you pay for that line? Don't think you're going to be keeping it. Oh, big boil up there, little boil.
Start the engine.
So at this point we had no idea what we'd hooked. All we knew was it was big and it was heavy and it wasn't in a real hurry. And then this thing popped up. I'll use my thumb.
Look at the size of that thing.
Carry the other side. That's a monster, man. We'll call it a good release. I wasn't grabbing the leader. But, he'll spit that hook out, no doubt. Yeah, bit of 30 pound. I'm done. I'm cooked. Alright. We seem to have got ourselves into a bit of mischief. That idea of chucking the swags up on the bank, bloody good one. Didn't have to pack them away, only to get them out again tonight. But we sort of misjudged the tide. We were going to run back to the car, about a 30 odd K run, process those fish down, put them in the freezer. We got a freezer on the car, and come back. And tide's top of tide now, so it's pretty much died off with the fishing. But looks like a Chinese wash house here at the moment. The old swags were floating down the river. We were trying to work out what was floating down the river. swag seems to be really well watertight. A hell of a lot better than mine, because mine had sunk and was still sitting on the bank. So there we go, Sean.
Yeah, well, nature's provided a pretty good set of bloody clotheslines for us, so.
So anyway, never a dull moment. Fingers crossed it all dries. Nothing better than having your swag full of salt water. Just been back, we've reloaded the esky with fresh ice. Bit of a drama with the battery in the back of the car there, running the ingle. It's gone flat, the solar panel hasn't kicked in. So lucky we had a generator and had a chat to an old fella here, and he's going to chuck a bit of juice in the Jenny for me tomorrow morning, so touch wood, that should be all good. But, yeah, so a couple of muddies in there still. Like Sean's going to have a few wings later on. But, yeah, we'll just give her a good hose out, clean her up a little bit, and see if we can go and dry the rest of our swags out. So there you have it, guys. That's part 1 of this Cape Keraudren adventure. Stay tuned for part 2, it'll be coming out soon, guys. Cheers for watching, and as always, like, subscribe, share, you know the drill. Cheers.